Hi, welcome to Compass. I'm Ron. I'm one of the teachers here. Last 2 weeks ago, I was a convict and a revolutionary and a pimp and that under the miserable, and now I've elevated to where I'm a policeman. I've jumped in because we needed one more person. Actually, we needed two, so I did both. But it's been a lot of fun putting this together. It's a melodrama. So with me, everybody, alas, it is true. Alas, you guys.
Alas.
True. No, he is the dreaded La Moustache. It's that kind of show. So we didn't shoot for William Shatner. I didn't ask for that kind of rhythm from them to say, but I did ask them to push themselves to overact. So when you see some nice acting and overacting, give them a little juice, they'll like it. It's a fun show. It's written by a local fella, Nick Bombasino, who I think was an intern down at NEYT when he wrote it. And so there are a couple of little funny lines about interns, and I finally realized, oh, I think he was making fun of himself. I'm not sure that that's literally true, but it's a nice read for me anyway. We've worked on this through the winter, and we've had the usual spate of sick days, snow days, and all that. We're really happy with it. We give it our best shot. This is our last show, so enjoy. And then at the end, we'll have some ice cream over there because it ends with an ice cream social. Welcome to Mustache.
Hello, this is Officer Bridget Denew. Please hold. Hello, this is Officer Bridget Denew. Oh, hello, Mr. Dashington. Can I help you?
Hello, Louise. I was just wondering if I could see the boss.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I'm dropping by unannounced.
Oh, that's right. You're always dashing into places. I might get you into trouble one of these days, you know. Mr. Denew, Nigel can see you.
Oh,
Go right in.
counting all my money just reminds me of how lonely I am.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, I chopped the wood and I sorted all the mail, and I found that wild bull that was eating your azaleas the other day.
I guess that's enough work done for 20 minutes time. What do you need, Nigel?
Oh, well, sir, I was wondering if I could take the rest of the day off. Of course, I'd break an old nugget and muck out the stalls before I left.
You know, I never thought they were right when they told me that I don't care too much for money, because money can't buy me love.
Hey, sir.
But it has proven true, and I've paid for it in too many years of my life knowing it. Nigel, you're all I have.
By paid in years, you must mean the last 18 of them you've lived alone. Your poor wife and daughter were flattened under that falling redwood tree. Oh, Mr. Denew, it must have been so hard.
Yes, my poor wife, better than you, was found alone, deceased, and my poor daughter, prettier than you, was never found. Go, Nigel. Have a pleasant day off. I'll sleep. I haven't slept in weeks.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, but before you go, I do hope you won't mind driving me some of those mushrooms I like. You know,
Oh, the ones from the peaceful meadow?
No, boy. The ones from the ominous woods.
I would hope to never be caught there alone. It's worse than the foreboding forest.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you take Fritz with you? He's our new intern, and carrying things is what these interns do these days. So, Louise, will you send Fritz in?
Certainly, Mr. Denew. Oh, Fritz! Mr. Denew would like to see you now.
Fritz, I would like you to accompany Nigel here to collect some mushrooms for me.
Sure, I'll haul fungus.
Okay, excellent. Now you must leave me. I'm very busy. Must return to my weeping.
But, sir,
Be gone!
Hello, Lomostat Filling Incorporated. Please hold. Hello, Lomostat Filling Incorporated. Please hold. Hello, Lomostat Filling Incorporated.
Father?
Hello, pretty. Do you have an appointment?
No, I'm just dropping by unannounced.
Mr. Lomostache, your daughter to see you.
It's just Limostache, Vilma.
No, sir, it's your daughter.
My name, Vilma, my name.
Oh, go right in.
Why can't I go out just for my 18th birthday?
No, no, and 1,000 times no. I, Benoit de la Moustache, know that you, Freya de la Moustache, have just turned 18 and that you must expect some new privileges. But there is simply no way. You are young and beautiful, sweet and innocent, charming and dainty, helpless young thing, and I simply couldn't risk someone coming along and stealing you back.
What was that, Father?
Oh, I said, I simply couldn't risk someone sneaking up behind your back and stealing you away from me.
Father, why can't you just let me live? Something is pulling at me, telling me this is not where I'm meant to be. Why can't you let me go out and find my place in the world?
Because I said no. And I am a firm believer in making choices at the right opportunity. You will leave when the right moment arises. However, that time is not now.
You're sinister.
You are correct. Now, go to your room.
I won't.
Thelma, would it be all right if I went in to see my father?
I'm sure it would, Doug. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
You're such a nice boy.
Trying so hard not to be.
Doug, how many times have I told you? Use the secret evil entrance at the back of the office. If you're going to one day take over my evil villainy operation, you've got to work on that evil edge.
I know, Father. I'm trying so hard.
Now, how's the laugh?
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Progress. And there's the mustache coming along.
It's on its way.
Yes. Quite. Yes. Oh, baguette. So,
Well, I'm just coming down with a complaint from prettiest German teacher. Mint says that she stormed out of class muttering something about her birthday, and not in German, mind you. And since this is her 18th birthday, I thought it would be a great time to ask, why have you kept that girl around here for all these years?
I don't know what you're talking about, Baguette.
Oh, drop the act. 18 years ago, you show up with a baby girl wrapped in a blanket bearing the monogram of Richard and you. And you thought I'd never ask?
Whatever could you mean, Baguette?
You can't think I never thought about it as I helped you raise her as your own daughter.
What a funny joke! Keep your voice down.
Benoit, I'm loyal, but 18 years is a long time to wonder.
All right, I'll tell you. Just keep your voice down. And it's Le Moustache when we're around others. I have a reputation to it. And anyway, a couple of years ago, I was building a tree fort because I needed a change of scenery. And as I was chopping down trees, I was careless with the way this one tree fell, and it fell on a helpless passerby. When I went over to inspect the damage, I realized on whom the tree had fallen. It was the carriage of the wife of Richard Deneu. Bette Deneu. She was gone. But the baby was unharmed. As I picked up the baby, I hatched a plan to hold it for ransom.
And why didn't you hold the baby for ransom?
Because I never got the right opportunity. The right moment never arose.
So you're telling me you never put the baby out for ransom because you never got the right opportunity?
Yes. As you know, I am a firm believer in making choices at the right opportunity. It is my way of life. This whole business makes my stomach ache.
Is there anything I can get for you, Benoit?
It's Le Moustache, I guess. You know, there is nothing better for a stomach ache than a mushroom soup made from some of those mushrooms I like.
The ones from the peaceful meadow?
No, the ones from the ominous wood. Since Brittia will not go to her room, I'll send her for them. Brittia!
Yes, Father?
Would you be so kind as to head over to the ominous wood and pick up some of those mushrooms I like? Thank you.
As you wish, Father.
Again, better follow her and make sure she isn't rescued by some hero type.
Yes, Benoit.
It's the mustache, baguette.
Yes, the mustache baguette.
Oh, Chief.
How are you doing after last week's lollipop factory incident?
Great.
How is the resulting latrine duty been going?
Less than great. Less than great.
Yes. Well, how would you like a chance to get off it?
That'd be wonderful. Great.
Well, you've got a call from the next cab over saying there's a con man posing as a professor and his assistant posing as his assistant. They just blasted through town selling hair tonic.
Hair tonic. That's wonderful. Everybody's hair must look fantastic. They put all the salons out of business.
Yes, but not like that. You see, they're frauds.
Frauds?
Yes, the tonic that they're selling is making everyone's hair fall out.
Yeah?
The chief over that way got a call that the two highway robbers might be headed this way.
This way? Chief, I'm on it. I'm on it like a bonnet.
Wait, there's one more thing.
Oh?
You know how every 18 years you go through our cold cases and find one to reopen?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, the one that I stumbled upon had to do with the disappearance of the wife and daughter of the local billionaire, Richard Deneau.
Go on.
Well, when they were on a ride through the ominous wood, a giant redwood tree fell on the carriage. The daughter, Pretty Deneau, was never found, which is true. But though Betty Deneau was assumed to have been squashed, there was no sign of her anywhere.
This smells of trouble afoot. Trouble afoot. This whole thing smells off. Chief, I'm on it. I'm on it like a bonnet. Doggone it.
Good night and good luck.
Where did that crazy forest lady with the wild hair go? I saw her just around this bend.
I think she headed that way, Professor.
If anybody could benefit from our hair tonic, it's her. Well, she seems to have given us a slip.
Yep, it would seem so.
Well, this clearing seems as good of a spot as any to stop. Do you know where we are?
Yeah. Let me just check my map.
What are you doing?
I'm calibrating the compass with the 3G. Here we go. It appears we're in the ominous wood.
I was hoping you speech momentum. No matter. Let's step inside and get a bite to eat. Then we'll regroup and be on our way.
Nice one, Mr. Washington.
Oh, Fritz, look.
Yes?
That
What is it?
girl over there. She's
Is a human female, yes?
she's there. I'm sorry, Fritz. It's just I've never seen anyone so beautiful before. She's taken my breath away.
Oh, well, go talk to her.
But I don't have any breath.
That's preposterous.
All right. Excuse me, but do you know where you are?
Why, yes, is this not the ominous wood?
Why, yes, it is. It's really quite ominous. It's difficult to mistake really with all the ominous chords every time we say it.
How true. And how rude of me. I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is Prettia.
I am Nigel Dashington.
Pleased to meet you, Nigel.
Oh, the pleasure is mine, Prettia. However, as a young man with heroic tendencies, I feel obligated to say that this is not the type of place a young, helpless girl such as yourself should be hanging around in.
Now, sir, I will inform you that I have just turned 18 today, so I would prefer that you not condescend to me. And besides, this forest is not so bad compared to the tall, windowless tower I'm usually kept in on beautiful afternoons.
Oh dear, who'd do such a thing?
My father, he is the dreaded villain, La Moustache. Tell me about it. He says he's trying to protect me, but I feel more like a prisoner being held for ransom or some other dismal reason.
Oh dear.
Yes, and Nigel, do you know what they make me sleep on?
Straw?
No.
Cold, unforgiving stone?
Worse.
A bed of nails?
No, a mattress without a box spring.
That is the life I have led. Never fear, for I alone will save you.
Who's that?
Oh yes, heard of me. This is Fritz. He's an intern.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm helping Mr. Washington here collect mushrooms. I'm a fun guy.
I am collecting mushrooms too. It's just so hard to find the wet fronts, the ones that won't poison you.
I think Anne may be of some assistance.
Who are you?
I'm Professor Meredith Brown, and this is my assistant, Kevin Clan Peterson.
How do you do?
I'm in the business of solutions, trinkets, gadgets, tonics, potions, whatever problem you have, I can help you solve it.
That's a bold claim.
Yes, but this is my provider with spare confidence. As I said, I have a solution for virtually any problem. Whatever problem you have, I'll solve it, and Kevin Clan Peterson will hand you money. It seems you need a quick mushroom finding.
Yes, I'm not allowed to be out for very long, and if I don't find enough mushrooms for my father's soup, he will tweak his mustache and be very displeased.
Your father has a flair for the hair, does he?
Oh, if you only knew. He prizes his mustache above all else. It's what gives him his name. He is the dreaded villain, La Moustache.
Never heard of him, but I may be able to help.
Well, don't you think you should ask for satisfaction guaranteed?
Nah. So, you can help me collect mushrooms faster?
No, I don't do fungus, but I can give you a token. If you were to arrive home late.
If you could do anything like that, I'd be most grateful.
It seems we have a special on hair tonic. Heads of hair, facial hair, torso hair. Whatever hair you have, your life will change with Brown's hair tonic.
Sounds perfect. How much?
$12.73. You save 24% off the regular price.
Well, that sounds good, but I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. I'd be more than happy to pay for it. That is, if you take cards.
Oh, well, certainly. I have a map for that. But I don't accept American Express or Discover.
Visa?
Oh, it's anywhere you want it to be.
Oh, Nigel, how can I ever repay you?
Oh, well, $12.73 will do the trick.
Certainly there must be something.
Well, hey, I know I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Call me maybe.
Not on my watch. Pretty, you ought to be getting home now. And you, young man, should not meddle.
Who do you think you are?
I am Lou Moustache's trusty female butler.
You mean his butleress?
Oh, well, I think the proper term is buttless.
No one can ask me. Enough, I'm gone.
Well, I'll tell you, I've never seen such a good butless.
Fritz,
Yes?
we have to save her.
Why would
We
we
have
do
to
that?
save Pretty from the mustache.
But he is dreaded.
Yes, but I am dashing.
Well, that was a rough. But we did manage to sell a bottle of hair tonic.
I wonder how long it'll take people to notice that it's just bottled water.
To see Kevin Clan Peterson, I did add some of my own ingredients, so they get a little bit more for their money.
Oh, well, you should let me run some tests before we sell any more of it. I mean, We are looking for money, but I don't think anyone else should suffer for it.
Captain Flampies, you're so wise.
Thank you.
Oh, an officer of the law. Maybe we should ask him if he wants to join us.
See you with me,
How do you do, officer?
Frankly, I'm really quite tired. I've been wandering around these woods all day, and I'm having trouble finding what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a couple of con men, swindlers, showmen of the lowest order. One of them is posing as a professor of some kind, and the other is posing as his assistant, or maybe really is his assistant. They stumbled in this way. They fled from the next town over.
Fled? Why did they flee?
Well, it seems they were selling hair tonic, selling it at a reasonable price.
Hair tonic? At a reasonable price? If you're looking for
No,
hair tonic...
hold on. What is wrong with what they were doing?
Well, they sold the hair tonic, but it made everyone's hair fall out. Can you imagine? I do say. So, if you two see anybody fitting that description, I want you to be sure to get hold of me, Officer Bobby. Give me a call, okay?
Yes,
All
we
right.
will. Right away.
Wait a second. I think I found just what I'm looking for.
You're right, sir. You...
It's their cart. It's their cart, and so they probably will be coming back to the scene of the crime. So, what I need you two to do is stake out this for me. And now, knowing that you have my back covering this case, I can go gather some clues on the other case to impress the chief.
You have a case.
The other case. Well, 18 years ago, the local billionaire Richard Deneu's wife and daughter went missing, presumed dead, but we have inside information that perhaps they're alive. So, you two, stake out the cart for me. Give me a call when you can. I'm off to gather other clues, okay?
We've got to get out of town. I told you you should have let me run some tests on the bird. Who's making people's hair fall out? This is a tragedy.
How was I to know?
What did you even put in it? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Captain Flampies, what are we to do?
Oh, we should probably escape this area as fast as we possibly can.
But we don't have money for supplies. We're flat broke until the last credit card transaction clears. And even then, we're 1263.
Well, then we'll sit tight and we'll think of something.
Hello, Monosat Building Incorporated, please hold. Hello, Monosat Building Incorporated, please hold.
Velma, would now be a good time to see my father?
Sure it would be good. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
You're such a nice boy.
Life would be so much easier if I weren't. I feel like I can never live up to my father's expectations.
No, Mom. Well, life is full of surprises.
I'm not sure I follow.
I am sure your father's ready now. Go right in.
Doug, I have told you 196 times. Use the evil secret entrance at the back of my office. My mustache wilts a little more every time you do it.
I know, Father, I'm trying so hard.
As a laugh. Progress. And still no mustache, is it? How are we going to look as a father-son villain team? The dreaded Le Mustache and Doug.
Well, you're the one who named me.
That's beside the point. I know I can be hard on you sometimes, but what's a dreaded villain to you?
I don't know, Father.
I caught her trying to escape.
My faithful butler, you are perfect.
You know I've never been fond of that term anymore.
Le Mustache, baguette.
Yes, little mustache, baguette.
Wait, I'm sorry, escaping?
Wasn't really trying to escape.
He was asking you out, and you were going to say yes. You might have never come back.
Was she being rescued by some hero type?
Yes.
No.
Alas, it is true.
Why is everybody always so melodramatic around?
Baguette! Do you know what this means?
That every dainty young girl is always in need of a rescue.
No.
That charming young boys spend all their time looking for young girls to
Yeah,
say.
still no.
That good things come to those who wait.
No. Well, actually, yes. It means that finally the right opportunity has arisen. Finally, Megan, I am getting my opportunity. If people are interested in rescuing Priya, that means people have begun to look. Soon, Richard and you shall hear about it, and not long after that, the police will be on their way. Megan, take Priya up to the tower and keep her there till I send for her. I will write a note to Richard Denview telling him that I am his daughter, and if he wants to see her again, he must pay me $1 million. But when and where? Ah, yes, I've got it. The Ladies Auxiliary Ice Cream Social and Dance at precisely 7:30 p.m.
Here, you can give it to that villain. I bought it for the man that I thought was my father. Guess I won't be needing it now.
Wait, what?
Prince, Priya is Richard's daughter. You better save her.
Yes, now.
He's lied to me all these years. Guess that's what you get when you have a dreaded villain as a father.
Alright, that'll do it. There you go. Will you give this to Richard Denny's secretary, my cutlass? Thank you, Velma.
Oh, first my wife and daughter were taken from me, and I was sad. And Nigel and Fritz now seems that they've left me for good, and I've never had to do anything for myself before. Now I will.
Richard and you? This letter just came for you. It bears the mark of the mustache.
It must be sinister. Dear Richard Denview.
Dear Richard Denview, my name is Benoit de Lumoustache, but you may just call me Lumoustache.
But what if I don't want to?
You must. I have your daughter. If you want to see her alive, meet me at the Ladies Auxiliary Ice Cream Social and Dance at precisely 7:30 p.m. You must bring with you $1 million.
$1 million?
With 18 years interest, the numbers have racked up quite a bit. And you, remember, you must meet me at 7:30 exactly. I have dinner plans.
$1 million. Oh, if only I just spent my last penny on that box of love. I was so convinced that money could buy me love this time. Oh, what do I do?
Mr. Washington.
Oh, I don't know if I can go on without a drink of water. I can usually survive on my own dashing energy. But I spent most of it finding that evil secret entrance. Suppose mushrooms ought to do the trick.
Sure thing, Mr. Dashington. Oh no, they're all gone.
What?
Must have fallen off back down the trail. Don't worry, I'll go fetch you some more. You sit tight, okay?
Oh, I don't know what I would do on this quest without you, Fritz.
Well, hello, Mr. Gaffney. Hello. How do you do?
Hello, Professor. I didn't realize I was this close to your Kevin the Flam here, sir.
How do you do?
Not very well. I'm afraid I'm all afluster with importance and agony.
Oh, what's the matter?
Well, you know that girl, Priya, who's supposedly the daughter of Blue Moustache?
Supposedly.
It turns out she isn't. She's actually the daughter of my boss, the local billionaire, Richard Denview. Blue Moustache kidnapped her as a baby and was going to hold her for ransom.
Why did you do it?
The right moment never arose. Now, however, he's finally going to send a note. I've got to go warn Richard. I've got to tell him of this plot and help him rescue his rightful daughter, Priya Denview.
Billionaire, you say. Mustache, you say. Ransom, you say? Would you mind getting Mr. Dash over here? I'll come over and petrify this tea, Cameron.
Oh, are you sure, Professor?
I'm sure. It'll make everything turn out all right. So what's your plan for stopping him?
Well, the mustache has set the exchange time for 7:30 p.m. tonight.
Where?
At the Ladies Auxiliary Ice Cream Social and Dance.
What time again did you say?
7:30.
How's that tea coming, Kevin LaFlame Peterson?
It's done. Here you go, Mr. Dashington.
This is really quite good. Do you have any biscuits or anything to go with it? I'm just a little hungry.
Yes, we have everything. Banana fingers, vanilla wafers, Mr. Dashington? Well, it looks like that Pitch Pike's tea, so that's that same kid.
You know, I'd like to say that I feel guilty about this.
And I do too, Kevin LaFlame Peterson. But you know who we just fine and pretty. Plus, we need the money to start new lives, and who knows, with any left over, we might buy wigs for everybody who's on it.
Can't just take the ransom.
You're right, we can't. Here's what we'll do. We'll sneak in the house of Richard Dean and set his clock's head 1 hour. So he'll arrive there early. And with a cunning arm of disguise, will trick him into giving us the ransom.
I don't follow.
Then follow me. No, I left it some. Really, Nigel? Really? Come on, Nigel. Got just the perfect thing to cure the silly Punch Pike's tea.
Uh-oh.
We'll get you back on practicing pretty at no time.
Nigel! Mr. Ashington! Nigel! Where have you gone, Nigel? I got the mushrooms you wanted, but you've run off. I guess it's up to me now, right? But I can't do it alone. I need to seek the authorities.
Oh, Chief! Hi.
So you're telling me you've got nothing on either case?
Nothing.
And how do you feel about that?
Not so great, Chief.
Did you find anyone? Did you do any actual police work?
I met two very helpful gentlemen, and they agreed to watch the cart that I had found.
The cart? What cart?
The cart of the professor/swindler that I found in the forest. They said they would watch it for me. Well, it turns out the professor and his assistant were nowhere near to be found, so I left these two fine gentlemen to watch for me so that I could go gather clues on the other case, though I failed at that.
And these two gentlemen you found, did they look like the description? Did they look like, the pictures?
Oh! Sorry, Chief. I guess it's latrine duty for me again. Another one bites the dust.
Why did you go get a cold latte to cool off?
I understand.
Oh, sir.
Yeah?
Mister, you gotta help me, man.
Okay, how?
Mr. Dashington, well, he's missing, and Pretty, well, she's in danger, and the mustache, well, he's winning.
And you are...
It doesn't matter, we have to go.
This could be my big break. Let's go, I'm in!
Where am I?
Don't worry, child. I'm not as crazy as I look.
But your hair, the bird nest.
It's only a weave.
Oh. But who are you?
I'm sorry the best suit for another time.
You'd be surprised. I'm actually quite relaxed. I should get some more of that tea. It's done wonders for my back.
What if what I told you was everything on its head about that pretty little lady of yours?
I'm listening. Wait, how do you know about Pretty?
I like to watch and protect people when I can.
But I haven't even noticed you.
That's the beauty of my crazy disguise. You could be surprised what I could do without a question. For example, I could have all the ice cream I ever wanted. What's anyone going to say to me?
Not much, I suppose.
Exactly. But enough talk about that. You gotta get back on track, sing prettier.
I do appreciate the help, I really do. But what is all this to you?
Look, come here. I don't play much. I started 18 years ago. This kind of terrible accent. It's just not working. He's always going on about how he wants me to be evil and how's the laugh and what's up with the peach fuzz and where's the mustache. Why can't he just accept me for who I am?
You mean a good person?
Thelma, you startled me. I didn't know you were here.
I'm always here, except for when I'm drawing.
So what do? I can't grow this stupid mustache, and my father will never like me. I just can't seem to live up to his expectations.
I know, Dad.
He wants someone to run his evil empire with him, but I can barely manage a basic snicker, let alone an evil chuckle. Then it turns out he's been lying to me for all these years about having a sister. Who does that?
A villain, Douglas.
I know. Just don't understand.
You'd understand if you were one, but you weren't, so you don't.
So what should I do?
Stop trying to be someone that you weren't. What do you want to be?
Honestly, I feel like stopping this whole ransom from going down.
Revenge?
No, not even. Out of good. I hope my father will change his mind if I can stop him in some way.
That's what makes you different. What's your plan?
I don't know, I'll just dash in, I guess. I think I'll try a disguise of some kind.
You go. Go get him.
Well, come on, Glenn. We've got to get her places. The time has come. Don't worry. You will get fast. You just here I come.
Hello, the mustache. I've come at 7:30 as you requested. No, and before you say more, I must say, I have spent the last 18 years of my life weeping and mourning over the loss of my daughter, prettier than you, and my wife, better than you. And I became sad. But I had Nigel and Fritz, my intern, but they both left me. So I decided to try one last act of desperation. I decided to test the old theory that money can't buy me love. So I spent all my money trying to buy love, and I can now tell you with assurance that it does not work. So I have nothing to offer you but the tears that I'm shedding as I'm looking at my daughter for the first time.
I can't do this. Professor.
You're right, Captain. Your consciousness better than my consciousness. Scout the better me. This was wrong. We're not the mustache and your daughter Priya. I'm Professor Emeritus Brown. This is my faithful and honest assistant, Pamela Lanfear.
Although I am confused, I'm pleased to meet you both. I do just want to do anything to get my daughter back.
Well, I have an idea.
Please, anything.
How about that old bait and switch?
Yes, brilliant.
Not familiar.
You see, it'll work like this. While we arrive to the real mustache to make the trade, you will create a distraction. Then, when he is distracted, I will take the place of the real Pritia. Then, you will hand Mr. the Mustache some of our petrifycus tea. Then we will simply call the authorities and all will be well.
That is brilliant.
Quick, it's fast approaching, 7:30.
Wait, but hasn't 7:30 already passed?
No time for technicalities. Let's move.
The mustache. Finally meet.
Yes, Richard and you, we finally meet.
I know what you want.
Yes, I take it you got my note.
How else would I know to be here at 7:30?
Quite correct.
Well, when you're done with that, I would like my daughter.
You may have your daughter when I have my money. Soon I will be richer than you, richer than you.
Yes, of course. But first, is that a straight hair or a mustache?
What? No, impossible. I groomed it all afternoon in preparation. Baguette! Here's your tweezers, chef. Where's my money?
It's right here, but it's an awful lot to carry. Would you like some tea first?
Tea?
Yeah, I've got some crammed here in my pockets. Yes, here.
No. Baguette and I will go get a bigger money bag. While we are gone, I will leave my guard dog to keep
Not going to plan. Can't we ditch these silly disguises and just get out of here?
Sadly not. There's probably police all around here. And we'll be arrested for sure, and you'll be arrested as an accomplice. Here he comes. I must ensconce myself.
So, what did I miss?
You went off to get a bigger money bag?
Ah, did I?
Yes, you and Baguette. Where did Baguette go?
She, became trapped in the bag. I'm just gonna carry it all myself. Which way did I go before?
You went that way.
Ah, Pretty Eye, I've come to rescue you. Why won't you come with me?
Nigel, maybe you should do this at another time?
Yes, young lad. Perhaps you should carry out your revenge in a minute when someone else comes back here.
But Pretty Eye, I need to rescue you.
Oh, Nigel, I knew you'd come.
I'm sorry, am I late? Did I miss something?
You! Imposter! You must be the mustache in disguise.
No! This is my daughter. I would know her anywhere. A mother always knows.
You're my mother?
Greta?
Yes, Richard. It is I. Presumed to be black and white.
But how?
I couldn't take it anymore, Richard. 18 years ago, at the height of your wealth, you were not the man I married. I fell in love with the penniless grocer. But Richard didn't know the businessman slowly swallowed him up. I had to get away from this madness. I always meant to return. But afterward, I couldn't find Prettia. I swore myself to a life of solitude. And I've lived as a hermit ever since.
But Betta, I haven't a penny to my name. I've spent it all trying to buy love. When in reality, you're what I needed all along.
Oh, Richard!
Oh, Betta!
Oh boy, we've got a man behind your back! Yes! We got our man! The chief's gonna be so proud.
You're gonna get a promotion for sure.
But you've got the wrong man. I'm no villain.
We could see right through that mustache. You're the real one.
But I'm not. I'm good. I really am. I'm just Lil Mustache's son. I'm Doug. Watch. I can't evil cackle to save my life. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. We've heard that one 100 times. Let's get him out of here.
Yeah, let's get it.
Payment completed?
Oh. Professor, you've got to show them that you're not the real Mustache. The real Mustache is trying to pose you as an imposter.
Well, be arrested for sure. Let's have a chat about this, shall we?
Get over here.
Which one is it?
It's not me. It's him.
It's not me.
Oh, all right, Richard. Did you already?
Yeah. What?
Get over here.
Oh, please, shut up.
Wait, easy.
And behind your back.
Done?
I think so.
I have been on this case for 18 years. It's taken quite a toll reading all of these lies. And now that all of you three have fallen into place, I can reveal the real Lil Mustache, and we can all go home happy. But how? Well, I got the idea from Prettia here, gave me the following hair tunnel. Because I knew that any hair that could fall out, all I had to do was make these three men arrive here at the right time, apply a little bit of hair time to each of their face,
And the real mustache fall off from the uncle ring and hung.
You know, I'm nothing without my mustache and just
Then why?
my buttless.
But I miss Velma.
She'll be back soon, kids.
You, sir, what's your name?
Fritz, sir.
Fritz. How would you like a job in the police department?
Sergeant Fritz. Oh, that would be wonderful.
Captain Glenn Peterson. And midterm office like serotonin. And your vice Associate.
Well, Chief, due to the most recent events, and that the day is saved, I would like to believe that a pardon is in order.
Well, I'm sure we can work something out. But for now, let's eat some of this ice cream before it melts.
Hooray!